When comparing living in the USA and New Zealand, it's important to recognize the distinct characteristics that shape each country. Both offer unique lifestyles, shaped by their geography, climate, and cultural values. Let's explore the differences across various aspects of living. Geography. The USA is a vast country, spanning diverse landscapes, including mountains, plains, deserts, and coastlines across multiple time zones. In contrast, New Zealand is a smaller island nation in the southwestern Pacific Ocean, known for its stunning natural beauty, including mountains, beaches, and forests. Climate. The USA experiences a wide range of climates, from tropical in Florida to Arctic in Alaska. New Zealand, due to its location, has a temperate maritime climate, with mild temperatures and significant rainfall throughout the year. Population. The USA has a large, diverse population of over 331 million people, making it the third most populous country in the world. New Zealand, by contrast, has a much smaller population of around 5 million, contributing to a less crowded and more relaxed environment. Culture. American culture is diverse, influenced by various immigrant populations and regional differences. It is known for its fast-paced lifestyle and emphasis on individualism. New Zealand culture, while also diverse, is deeply rooted in its indigenous Maori heritage and is characterized by a strong sense of community and a laid-back lifestyle. Language. English is the primary language in both countries. However, in New Zealand, Maori is also an official language, reflecting the country's commitment to preserving its indigenous culture. Currency. The USA uses the US dollar, USD, as its currency, a global benchmark. New Zealand uses the New Zealand dollar, NZD, which is unique to the country. Religion. The USA is religiously diverse, with Christianity being the predominant faith, but with significant populations of other religions. New Zealand is increasingly secular, with a majority of the population identifying as non-religious, although Christianity remains the largest religion. Government. The USA operates as a federal republic, with a president as the head of state and government. New Zealand is a parliamentary democracy under a constitutional monarchy, with the British monarch as the ceremonial head of state. Economy. The USA has the largest economy in the world, with diverse industries ranging from technology to manufacturing. New Zealand's economy is smaller and heavily reliant on agriculture, particularly dairy and sheep farming, along with tourism. Cost of living. The cost of living in the USA varies widely depending on the region, with urban centers like New York and San Francisco being particularly expensive. In New Zealand, the cost of living is generally high, especially in cities like Auckland and Wellington, but it is often offset by a high quality of life. Housing. In the USA, housing varies greatly depending on the region. Urban areas tend to have higher housing costs, while rural areas are more affordable. Home ownership is common, though housing prices in major cities can be quite high. In New Zealand, housing is generally expensive, especially in cities like Auckland. The housing market has seen significant price increases, making it challenging for first-time homebuyers. Education. In the USA, education is a mix of public and private systems. Public education is free for primary and secondary levels, funded by the government through taxes. However, higher education is often expensive, with students paying tuition fees unless they receive scholarships or financial aid. In New Zealand, education is also a mix of public and private. Primary and secondary education is free in public schools, with government funding. Tertiary education is paid, although the government offers student loans and subsidies to assist with costs. Transportation. The USA has a vast network of roads and highways, making car travel the most common mode of transportation. Public transportation is well developed in major cities, but can be limited in rural areas. In New Zealand, while cars are also a primary mode of transport, public transportation systems in cities like Auckland and Wellington are well established. However, rural areas may have fewer public transport options. Taxation. The USA has a progressive tax system with federal, state, and local taxes. Income tax rates vary based on income levels, and there is also a sales tax, which varies by state. New Zealand has a simpler tax system with a national goods and services tax, GST, and a progressive income tax. There are no state or local taxes, and the overall tax burden is relatively lower compared to the USA. Work culture. In the USA, work culture is often fast-paced, with a focus on productivity and long working hours. The concept of work-life balance is gaining popularity, but the emphasis on career advancement remains strong. In New Zealand, the work culture is more relaxed, with a greater emphasis on work-life balance. Employees typically enjoy more vacation time, and there is a strong emphasis on personal well-being. Holidays and festivals. The USA celebrates a wide range of holidays, including national holidays like Independence Day, Thanksgiving, and Labor Day. There is also a strong tradition of celebrating regional and cultural festivals. In New Zealand, public holidays include Waitangi Day, Anzac Day, and Christmas. Maori cultural festivals, such as Matariki, are also significant in New Zealand. Healthcare. The USA has a complex healthcare system, primarily based on private insurance. Healthcare can be expensive, and not everyone has access to affordable care, although government programs like Medicare and Medicaid assist certain groups. In New Zealand, healthcare is primarily publicly funded, with residents having access to essential medical services through the government. Private healthcare is also available for those who seek additional services. Crime rate. The USA has a higher crime rate compared to New Zealand, with significant variations depending on the area. Urban areas tend to have higher crime rates, while rural areas are generally safer. In New Zealand, the crime rate is relatively low, and the country is considered one of the safest in the world. Violent crime is rare, and the overall crime rate is much lower than in the USA. Cuisine. American cuisine is diverse, reflecting the country's multicultural population. Fast food is popular, but there is also a wide variety of regional dishes and international cuisines. New Zealand cuisine is influenced by British and Maori traditions, with a focus on fresh, locally sourced ingredients. Dishes like roast lamb, fish and chips, and pavlova are popular, and there is a growing appreciation for international cuisine. Sports. In the USA, popular sports include American football, basketball, and baseball, with a strong culture of collegiate and professional sports. In New Zealand, rugby is the most popular sport, with the national team, the All Blacks, being a source of national pride. Cricket and netball are also popular, and outdoor activities like hiking and water sports are widely enjoyed. Tourist attractions. The USA is home to a wide range of world-famous tourist attractions, including the Grand Canyon, Yellowstone National Park, and iconic cities like New York and Los Angeles. National landmarks such as the Statue of Liberty, Mount Rushmore, and the Golden Gate Bridge are also major draws. New Zealand, while smaller, boasts stunning natural attractions like Milford Sound, the Tongariro Alpine Crossing, and the geothermal wonders of Rotorua. The country is also famous for its filming locations for movies like The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, particularly in areas such as Matamata and Fiordland. Wildlife. The USA has a diverse array of wildlife, ranging from grizzly bears and bison in national parks to alligators in the Everglades. Bird species like the bald eagle are iconic, and there is a wide variety of marine life along the extensive coastlines. New Zealand's wildlife is unique, with many species not found anywhere else in the world. The country is known for its flightless birds, like the kiwi and the takehe, as well as marine life such as dolphins, whales, and penguins. The absence of native land mammals and the presence of various endemic species make New Zealand's wildlife particularly distinctive. Natural disasters. The USA experiences a range of natural disasters, including hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, and wildfires. The severity and type of natural disaster vary depending on the region, with coastal areas more prone to hurricanes and the Central Plains experiencing tornadoes. New Zealand, situated on the Pacific Ring of Fire, is particularly susceptible to earthquakes and volcanic activity. The country also faces risks from tsunamis and occasional flooding, especially in coastal and low-lying areas. Methods of immigration. Immigrating to the USA typically involves obtaining a visa through employment, family sponsorship, or investment, among other methods. The process can be complex and lengthy, with strict requirements and quotas in place for various visa categories. In New Zealand, Immigration is often based on a points system, where potential immigrants are evaluated based on factors like age, skills, and qualifications. Other pathways include family sponsorship, work visas, and investment. Both countries offer residency and work options, but the processes differ in complexity and criteria. Years of citizenship. In the USA, a permanent resident, green card holder, can apply for citizenship after 5 years of residency or 3 years if married to a U.S. citizen. The process involves meeting residency requirements, passing a citizenship test, and demonstrating good moral character. In New Zealand, a resident visa holder can apply for citizenship after 5 years of residence. Applicants must demonstrate knowledge of English, intend to continue living in New Zealand, and meet good character requirements. Living in the USA and New Zealand offers distinct experiences, each with its unique advantages and challenges. Whether one prefers the vastness and diversity of the USA or the natural beauty and relaxed lifestyle of New Zealand, the choice depends on individual preferences and priorities. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified about the latest videos.